everybody, good morning. I'm Lauren Talarico from the KHOU 11 newsroom. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. It is Sunday, March 1st. Hope you enjoyed Leap Day yesterday and that you enjoy the beautiful weather. It was amazing. I was out at the rodeo parade and it was just perfect. And I felt so happy for those trail riders because like the last 4 or 5 years, I swear they've been cursed. It's been pouring and freezing, but this year was perfect. So anyways, it was a good time. Hey, listen, we need to get to some news that happened overnight. A lot of people are talking about this. And by the way, this is just a really informal web update, AM update. This is not scripted, so if you have any questions, concerns, you can go ahead and comment and we'll answer your questions if we can throughout this newscast, okay? So listen, Rice University has put a small group of students and employees under a quarantine. It's a self-quarantine though. This amid all the coronavirus concerns. So apparently an employee from Rice University traveled overseas. They did not visit one of the restricted countries that the CDC has on their list, but they traveled overseas. They were concerned perhaps that they may have come in contact with somebody with coronavirus, and they came back to the university. So that is why a small group of students and employees are now under self-quarantine. They say this is out of an abundance of caution. So we're waiting to find out more information from the university. We found this out just late last night. They sent out an alert to students. They're also warning students to, take their health seriously, make sure they're washing their hands thoroughly and regularly, and going to get checked if they're sick, to let them know if they're not feeling well. So I know this is not news that people like to hear. Of course, as soon as you hear the word coronavirus and you hear Houston, it makes you a little bit nervous, and we understand that. But listen, this is out of an abundance of caution that this is happening. So don't panic. They do say the university is working with the Harris County Health Department throughout this. So of course, we will keep you posted through all of this. And something else you should know, if you attend Catholic Church, maybe you already noticed this morning, but the Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston have changed something during this coronavirus outbreak. You're not going to be drinking out of that communion cup if you live in this area for the time being. Cardinal Donardo made this call yesterday. He said, listen, this is just to ease everybody's fears. They're just trying to be extra safe. There are no confirmed cases in the Houston area, so let's go ahead and get that out there. There are no confirmed cases of the coronavirus here in Houston. This is just out of an abundance of caution, okay? So some changes there to the churches, and again, Rice University, a few students and employees are under self-quarantine there just to be extra safe. Of course, if any of that changes, we'll keep you posted. And also, we want to let you know, and we've been saying this all morning, but it's true. So it's easy to get nervous with all this stuff, right? I mean, you hear this coronavirus, what they're dealing with in China and South Korea, and several other countries. But we are focusing on the facts, not the fear behind it. We have so much information for you on our website, KHOU.com, and we also have a number you can text, 713-526-1111. Again, that's 713-526-1111. If you text the word virus to that number, we're going to send you information as it develops about the coronavirus. So it's a really kind of easy, quick, thoughtless way to get all the information you need when you need it. Trying to keep it real simple and easy for you. So that's that. Okay, getting to some other news overnight. This is something we are expecting to learn more about. There was a shooting in East Houston. It was at the Bikini Bar and Grill. This was a fatal shooting, and we are expecting to find out more information about this today, so I want to give you a little background. Police say that a customer was angry for some reason. Then he went to his car and he grabbed a rifle. He went back inside. That's when apparently another man tried approaching the gunman. The gunman shot and killed him for some reason. And then a security guard fired shots at the gunman before that gunman took off. Now, one person has since been detained, but it's unclear if this guy is the shooter. So again, we're expecting to find out more information about that shooting overnight, as well as find out who the victim and the suspect are. So stay tuned for that. It's Sunday. It's March 1st. Yeah, March 1st. I already said that. March 1st. Super Tuesday's coming up. Joe Biden got the much needed boost that he needed. Say needed a couple times. Yesterday, he won the South Carolina primary. He got about 48% of the vote, so he really kind of took that state. He's going to be in Houston tomorrow ahead of Super Tuesday. So that's your reminder. Tuesday is Super Tuesday. It's your chance to go out and make your voice be heard. Go ahead and vote. Of course, we're going to keep you posted here on air and online all day through Super Tuesday and giving you those results on Tuesday night. Tuesday is going to be a busy day because it's also the day that the rodeo kicks off. Woohoo! Yeah, the rodeo kicks off on Tuesday. That's when the carnival opens, and of course all the agricultural stuff and the rodeos, and it's also when the first concert kicks off, and it's Midland. That's who's going to be kicking off that concert series. The next day on Wednesday is Willie Nelson, which is great. What a class. I mean, that guy has been going forever. He is, I don't know what vitamins he is on, but I feel like we should all be taking them. And I'm talking about the legal ones, okay? Because we all know Willie Nelson. Maybe we should just stop talking now. That. The legal vitamins, okay? Like vitamin C. What's he taking?
Multivitamin.
Multivitamins.
You know, some of the good stuff you can pick up at the store.
Yeah.
The regular
like
store.
The grocery store.
Yes.
Yeah. I know, I was just putting my boot in my mouth. You've never been to the rodeo. It's your first year here.
My first time in Texas dealing with the rodeo going on, and I really can't wait to go ahead and try it. Everyone's been raving about it, and
awesome.
it sounds like it's a huge event.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It's hard to explain, it's hard to describe, but it is. It's so much fun, and there's something for everybody at the rodeo too. He does not have a hat, a cowboy hat. He does not have cowboy boots.
Anything.
He does not have a cowboy buckle. So if you see the guy not fitting in down there, it's Addison.
No. I will get stuff before I go. I don't want to be that guy. Like, what are you doing here?
I'm just kidding. You don't have to wear any of that. Some people just go, regular. Some people go to work clothes. Just go.
Just go to have a good time.
Yeah.
And everything Texas is there at the
Everything
rodeo.
Texas is there. It's a really good time.
I want to try some barbecue. I want to go watch a rodeo. I want to go see a concert.
Yeah. Mutton busting.
Which I still, just the name, like, what?
Mutton busting. You don't know what it is?
No, I know what it is now, but the first time I heard it when I came here, I was like, what in the world is that?
Yeah. It's when little kids ride the sheep.
Yep.
Try to hold on.
Just galloping away.
Yeah. I'm thinking about trying to get my daughter to do it. She's 2.5, maybe next year. Yeah.
Although she may not be.
She might be nervous though.
She might be a little nervous. She might be mad at you afterwards.
Yeah,
like,
I might.
Why would you make me do that?
I know. Yeah. Hey, has anybody out there ever had their kids do the mutton busting? I think it's hard to get into. It's like really competitive. So, let me know. So yeah, but people should be aware that we have some weather moving in this week. So if you are heading out to the rodeo on Tuesday, you're heading out to the polls on Tuesday, you might want to be prepared for some weather. Yeah,
so let's go ahead and break it down for you in the 7-day forecast. We're talking about how warm it's going to be a cloudy, warm day today. Temperatures in the mid-70s, so keep that umbrella by your side. There may be a few pockets of drizzle, but otherwise, just a lot of clouds. We'll continue that trend for tomorrow. So it's a mild start to your Monday with temperatures in the mid-70s for the afternoon hours. Tuesday, that's when things get iffy, and I know we have, like Lauren was mentioning, Super Tuesday, the rodeo going on. We have a chance for seeing some possible strong to severe thunderstorms for the afternoon through evening hours. So we'll be monitoring that situation right here at the Weather Center here at KHOU. Temperatures will get in the mid-70s. It'll be a very warm and muggy day. Wednesday, it's damp and dreary, quite a contrast with our temperatures staying in the 60s all day long. Rain for the most part from the morning hours through, say, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock or so, and a cool northerly breeze. By Thursday, we start off in the morning hours with a little bit of a chill in the air. We'll be in the mid to upper 40s, but we'll have a nice sunny and warm afternoon. Friday, same thing. Rinse, wash, repeat for Saturday. So we'll keep the weather nice and pleasant for the weekends, but still have to deal with a few inclement days during the work week. But yeah, if you're going to go out and about for any festivities for Tuesday, just make sure you are prepared and have that umbrella by your side.
We are really lucking out with the weekends, though.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Ever since I moved here.
How many weekends in a row is that? Oh, so you're the good luck charm.
Tell the bosses upstairs.
Yeah, right. He wants to raise everybody. Is that like 12 weekends in a row we've had nice weather?
I think so for the most part. Like 11 out of 12 or 13 weekends, it's just been either both days have been marvelous or like most of it. We're talking like maybe a small chance for showers overnight Saturday to Sunday, but
And we've got to look back because I said in the beginning of this webcast that and you'll know if you have been in Houston for the past several years, the past 5 years, 4 or 5 years, the trail riders that come from all over the state have had horrible weather. I mean, horrible weather. I'm talking about, like, I think last year it got down to freezing, and it was pouring the whole time. And these people ride hundreds of miles, some of them, on horses to get here.
Yeah,
so,
like a slow trot. They're not galloping, right?
Yeah, and they camp out. It's this really cool, dedicated tradition that they have. But anyways, I'm so happy this year was a lot better. And yesterday at the rodeo parade, it was perfect. It couldn't have been better. It was perfect weather. So
yeah, we were watching you guys there. You and Stephanie Simmons was out there.
Yep.
Xavier Walton was out there as well. And well, you guys had a
Chinadu.
blast. Chinadu was out there as well, yes?
It was fun. It was a good time. I loved watching all the little kids get all dressed up. Those are my favorite, watching the kids. Some people had their dogs dressed up.
Of course.
That was a highlight for me, too, to see all that.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw somebody riding a horse through that area dressed up as well.
There were tons of horses there.
Oh, see?
There were tons of horses. Yeah, they had, they're beautiful horses. And a lot of them, I know this is not the right word. They dance. They do what is that called?
Is it a
Trot?
gallop?
It's not the gallop. No, they do, somebody out there knows what I'm talking about.
Prancing, trotting.
No, it's not like a normal word. It's not a normal word for me because I didn't grow up with horses.
I wouldn't know either, so I can't help you there.
What's the word?
What's the word? I don't know. Someone out there knows it. Let me know what it is. So hey, any questions or comments? I know there are probably people worried about.
Just a lot of people making comments about the communion cup with the coronavirus.
Good topic.
People saying that the coronavirus is here, so I don't know if you want to reiterate.
Oh, okay. There are no confirmed cases in the Houston area, Greater Houston. There are no confirmed cases of the coronavirus. What's going on at Rice University, they say it's just out of an abundance of caution. We don't even know if that person who traveled overseas has any symptoms or anything, or even has a cold. All we know right now, and that's something we're working to get more information about, all we know is that they traveled to another country, not one of the countries that the CDC listed as their travel ban countries, but just a country that people are still okay to travel to, and they're a little bit concerned. So we really don't know any of the details behind it, but they do say this self-quarantine is out of an abundance of caution. And it's kind of a good reminder for all of us just to be careful, and even forget the coronavirus, for the flu, anything, if you're not feeling well, stay home. Try to stay away from people. Make sure you go get checked out, though, if you're really not feeling well. But yeah, no confirmed cases in Houston. Of course, there's confirmed cases in San Antonio, because that's where a lot of the people who are quarantined from other countries, and that's where where they are and were being quarantined. So those are the cases in San Antonio. But yeah.
Lily has a good question that we can end with. She wanted to know, was there still a boil water notice at Hobby Airport?
Oh, what a mess that was. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there is no more the boil water advisory has been lifted. It was lifted yesterday, early afternoon, late morning, right? I think it was a little bit after.
Around a little bit
like 11?
After 11.
Before 11.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it was lifted yesterday morning. Yeah, so feel free to wash your dishes and drink some of that water, but you are supposed to, if you haven't yet, since yesterday, if you haven't been using your pipes because you were concerned with the boil water advisory, make sure you run the hot water, make sure that's running for 15 minutes, and then the cold water for 1 minute. So cold water 1 minute, hot water, run it for 15 minutes to empty out the water tank, and of course don't forget about your ice cubes. I always forget about the ice cubes. Don't forget about the ice cubes. But yeah, so you're good to drink your water, finally.
Yeah, that was definitely a little hairy situation right there. Like on a sunny day, it's flooding. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I see the water main break. I'm like, of course.
In Houston too, right? Right?
I've seen so much since I've moved to this city. I'm like, what is going on?
Oh, just wait, Addison. You just wait.
No. I'm gonna knock on something wood over here that we don't have to deal with any flooding situation for a long period of time, because I've been told by the rest of the weather team as we get into the summer months, oh, just a nice sunny day. All of a sudden, one cloud over there.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you have a flooding situation across, like, Westheimer or something. I'm like, great.
Well, if there's one thing that people in Houston know how to do, in Greater Houston, is prepare, right? I mean, we're pretty good. A lot of us, if you've been here for a little while, this isn't your first rodeo, you know that you really have to take this seriously, our weather situations, and prepare. Unfortunately, we did not know to take the water main break seriously. There were 3 cars that flooded. More 3 people had to be rescued. Yeah. Several cars flooded. Those 4 people. Siri, I'm not talking to you. She's so nosy.
What did you want to know?
Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for joining us here on H-Town Rush and for our web update. Remember, we are on H-Town Rush every Sunday morning from 7 to 8. And when we're not on air, we are online, KHOU.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We're on all those platforms, Instagram. So anyways, hope you're having a good day. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great rest of your weekend. And we will see you right back here tonight. Ron Trevino, and you'll be back here.
Playing double duty. So
5:30.
Yeah, I'll be back here tonight, 5:30, and we'll be able to maybe enjoy a nice, relaxing Sunday today, hopefully.
Yes,
I think
in between.
it's a good nap day. All the clouds overhead, it's a comfortable nap day.
Chloe's
Producer Chloe says, yes, thank you for napping.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks so much. Have a good one.